Okay, and we should be live. Let's just transition that into this. Like so. Right. Welcome, everyone, to the Master Kagur. Right, we're going to do some story missions today, as well as some of the endeavors. So let's make a start, shall we? Defense of Starbase 1. We're going to find it now. And it is... Where are you hiding? There we are. So I apologise to everyone, the schedule's a bit mucked up at the moment. I've got some personal things going on in the background. So likelihood of me streaming tomorrow is low. But hopefully I can get a couple of hours in tomorrow afternoon. We shall see. Right, we are waiting on that tier photo pop. Let's have a look, see what we need to do here. Nothing there. Nothing in there we need to organise. Anything we can collect from in here? Not yet. Okay. What about our reputation? Hey, we can collect stuff out of our reputation. There we go. That's a start. And get that one. We running low? Oh, we're running low on marks for Kara. Okay. Enough for that one. Good. None there. Oh, come on. Figure that in a minute. Let's put that on there. Right, let's go and make sure we're actually readying ourselves up for that. So there's that queued up. Oh, there we go.
Listen up. The warhead.
Okay, thank you. Let's get off that, shall we? Right. I'm gone. So we need to do ambush kills for the guy. So we'll try and remember to cloak and uncloak.
Here they come.
Work if we actually had our impulse engines on. Right, let's start. We've got a jellyfish.
We're cutting for evac of non-essential personnel
Easier.
and civilians.
Water already? Okay. I'll take a slurp in a minute, don't worry. To cloak. would do if the jellyfish wasn't blowing everything up. But, yeah, oh well. I want to target the starbase, I want to target the enemies. Who's left? This guy over here. Let's plug again and see if we can't get ourselves some more ammo. Ooh, that sounds in my ear. There's something going on with my audio on my end. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. For some reason.
There's a break in incoming warp signatures. We may have a short
While that's
amount of
doing
time
that, then
before
let's
more arrive.
nuke that for a minute. Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute on my end, and then I'm going to just test something.
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Magnificent battle cruisers.
Okay, so it's just my end. For some reason, my sound in my ears is balked. Oh well. Let's deploy straight from the strike.
Taking some fire. Please assist. The evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Should be alright. Next. So I'm not getting many ambush kills here.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
One ambush kill. Maybe. It's like 15 seconds after the cloaking. I don't know if that's from the start of the cloaking to when you fully cloak. I think it's from when you start the cloaking. One more. Then we should be finished with this TFO.
Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Many explosions. Let's turn that down a bit. Maybe that. No. Still very, very noise. It's really annoying. Fantastic. Right.
That'll hold them off. For now.
Right, let's take some discovery marks first. Bear with me for 1 second. Why is that not doing what it should do? There it is. Right, we take a small break while ads are or should be running. Okay, and while that's doing that, I'm gonna look at why this is not playing ball properly. Okay. It's a good question. Right, hopefully we should be back from ads. For those who haven't. Okay, we've done the TFO required for Endeavour, the thing Endeavour, the Universal Endeavour. So, we now need to do a Lakari TFO, 2 of, which means we're going to do gravity kills. Yay! I mean, it's not too egregious, but it is certainly not the best of the the TFOs to play. So let's get that lined up, shall we? Right, have we got anything we're going on in the duty officers bits? Need more of those guys. And I've only got one biochemist. Oh, one biochemist. It's a tough call. See, I've maxed out the marauding, which is the only thing I really needed to do on this particular character. What I should do is go through and check if we've got any of our duty officer, these kind of missions, duty officer missions, where they'll give you boosts to your skills across your ship. So, I suppose what I should do is go and look for as many of those as I can. There's another one there, look, and just start them up. Hope that I can get some rewards from that. Didn't see any in the science or the engineering. Right, the only other place that they'll have them is in your development tab. No, not this time round. Need to deport any colonists? We haven't got any colonists to deport. Shame. Okay, we'll leave that as is. Okay, we'll grab all of these. Hopefully I've still got some research guys floating around. Yeah, look at that. Research lab assistants, whatever they are, scientists. Oh yeah, we were still going through and grabbing our grabbing all of these, weren't we? We needed to claim that one. Lucky enough, we're going to do a TFO for Lakari, so that means we can get some more marks. So I'll put that on the to-do list. Okay. Should be all of our reputation that we can afford to do at the moment. Right, what do we get? Good. That's one of those. We're getting plenty of materials. That's good. Good. Gravimetric inducer. Now what do I want to throw this little box of marks onto? Normally with these I'll just throw them on the fleet marks, so I've got extra fleet marks. So I'll just do that. Good. Right, while we're here we can put that Terran resource in the bank. Some more water. That should be a lot longer between asking me for that. So I might have to extend it. 1 second. Let's see if we can't adjust that. That's the wrong one. It's this one. Stream notification. Right, that's the one that I need to look at. Where is it in here? Where was it? Let me just see if I can find it, chat. Where are you? Where are you? Nope. 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 What did I do with you? I put you somewhere. Let me change that out, and hopefully that will be a bit longest between those, but I remember where I put the... Right, give me one. Why is that being so weird? Yeah. Right, let's see if that works. Hopefully that's not going to be stupid, but we shall see. Otherwise I'd be needing a pee every 5 minutes. Right. Let's move some stuff around. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. And we can go back to the game, which is what we were hoping to do. Right. What else do we need to do for our endeavors? Terran Empire on the ground. Ooh. Good question. Ground missions with Terrans. I only need 10. Just trying to think if there's a decent place that I could go to for that's not a TFO. Let me just think. 10 Terrans. Where can I go for 10 Terrans? Any suggestions? Because my memory's bringing up a blank at the moment for Terrans on the ground that's not in a mission or in a TFO. Where can I go to beat the crap out of 10 Terrans? I might just have to do another TFO. That kind of sucks. So I can't think of another place unless I do a mission, but I'm not looking to do missions because they're a bit further along in the progression of the story. Really. You know, the aim of today was to go through and do the Solanae Dyson Sphere. So slowly work my way through the storyline. Maybe revisit a couple of missions that we're going along so we can pick up the extra reward drops from them. I mean, I need to do Sphere of Influence again so I can pick up the ancient omnidirectional anti-proton beam array. Because I already have, or should have somewhere, the engine, which I don't have here. It's in the bank somewhere. In the bank, and it is there. There we go. So I need to go get that again so I can get the beam ray for anti-proton damage. Where can I go for Terrans? Ground mission with Terrans. I can just go and grab 10 Terrans, kick their scrawny butts and leave. Is it a case of just travelling out towards DS9, see what we can find out there? The Badlands is all space-based, I believe. Don't think there's many... I don't think there's anything in the DS9. Right, let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of recordings to go and check out DS9 as well while I'm here, so I might as well check those out.
Captain's log, 4th Reckoning, Chronicle 62. We have arrived at the Mivik system with a delegation from planet Povin. Our orders are to restore the biosphere of Povin, and we're eager to begin, but there are some obstacles to deal with. The Povini Council is unable to reach a decision on the restoration of their homeworld. Some wish to establish the world as it was in their golden age, while others wish to restore Povin to the state it was in before the Zenkethi attack. Flaws and all. Debates on the matter have often become heated. I've had to break up 2 duels between Povini Council members thus far. I don't recommend the experience. A diplomatic envoy from Beta Z shall arrive soon to assist us. She has considerable skill in such matters and was eager to make the journey despite her advanced age.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Who knows who that is?
After action report, November 28th, 2154, Commander Narrator reporting. Today is a Terran holiday called Thanksgiving, and after today's events, I'm inclined to start celebrating it. Large, flightless bird and all. It started when the Nakul extracted Dr. Eric Sung from prison. It seems they wanted him to devise augmentations for them. One of our agents tried to recover Sung, but wound up getting captured. I led a strike team to a compound where the Nakul were holding Sung and our agent. One of them tried to shoot Sung during the engagement. I took the hit for him. Thankfully, my shield was up to the challenge. Ending the Sung line would have been disastrous. Starfleet would have lost its first android officer. I believe stopping that is something to be thankful for.
Good. Okay.
After action report, stardate 9528.1, Commander Narrator reporting. There are days where the duties of my chosen profession are almost too much to bear. My assignment took me to the 23rd century and my homeworld, Cardassia Prime. Posing as an agent of the Obsidian Order was repugnant, but it provided access to the resources I needed to succeed. A group of Nakul, working with local revolutionaries, was planning to detonate a photon bomb in a marketplace. I exposed their operation to the Order. Their response was predictably swift and final. Had the Nakul succeeded, they would have started a chain of events leading to the founding of a Cardassian democracy in 2313. They would have also claimed the life of a 5-year-old boy named Prokal Dukat. I have ensured the birth of Prokal's infamous son and preserved the timeline. I have done my duty, but take no pride in doing so.
Right, last one.
Personal log, Admiral Lita.
So little time. When I was merely a captain serving on occupied Bajor, I had no choice but to rely on seduction and misdirection. All my years working for the Terran Rebellion, and my Bajoran roots were still thrown in my face. Captain Lita, nothing more than a figurehead to placate the Bajorans. Resented by my crew and dismissed by the Admiralty. Then, the Orb of Possibilities was returned, and it showed me the way. Now, all possibilities are ahead of me. The orb showed me the Coast Emojin. Maybe the prophets were trying to warn me. The Coast Emojin showed me a hint of power. The Pa Wraiths burned away weakness, burned away age, burned away mortality. The future would be mine if I could just grasp it. Admiral, Fleet Admiral, perhaps more. Now, travelers have come from the future. Back in time to give us weapons to destroy the Iconians. Travelers who already know my plans and my fate. I don't trust them. But can I use them? Personal log, Admiral Lita. Our temporal visitors have given us quite a few gifts. At first, my engineers were pessimistic about understanding future technology. A few trips to the Agony booth have cured them of their misgivings. Our benefactors have come from our far future to ensure that their world comes to pass. For that to happen, we must defeat the Iconians, and our descendants have given us the weapons to do so. Of course, as Admiral in command of the fleet's flagship, I must insist on the first set of upgrades. Once the Enterprise has the power to dominate the fleet, I can give new weapons to my subordinates, but only to those who prove their loyalty.
Got one more?
Personal log, Admiral
Nice.
Lita. The infighting in the fleet has been fierce. Many captains are rushing to declare their allegiance to me, and just as many are standing firm in their professions of loyalty to the Emperor. Of course, the fools who fight against me don't have access to my futuristic weapons. It will only be a short time now before my command is cemented. After that, I will take this war to the Iconians and eliminate them. Once the Iconians are destroyed, I can turn my attention to other matters. After all, Empress Hoshi gained her station with technology from the future. Or perhaps I can carve out a new empire of my own.
Okay, that should be all of our transmissions done that we've got at the moment. Just double check our journal. Okay, I've just done those. Interesting. Yeah, so apparently I need to go and watch the Lucari ones again.
Captain's log with once the sim.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain's log, fourth reckoning, the
Yeah,
Povini
we've
debates
just...
on the Captain's log, the Povini debate. Captain's log with consider once the sim.
Interesting. Why did it not... There we go. Cleared down finally. Right. So, we were looking at... do we want to run that one first, or do we just want to carry on using... And through the Dice Sphere missions and come back later, I think might be a good idea. Oh yeah, we were going to look for some Terrans on the ground, weren't we? Let's teleport back to our ship and do that. Jolly choo. Right, depart the system. Now I'm pretty sure if I go to the Badlands, it's only ship-bound missions. I'm remembering. I don't think there's any ground missions with Terrans in them. Into the Badlands battle zone.
Welcome to the Badlands.
Do you know, I feel sorry for those of you who are having to watch on closed caption.
Terran forces are invading our universe through weak points in space.
I
Shut
keep looking
down
over,
the
and
Terran
every once
devices to
I
drive back
see
their forces.
see some very interesting
Send the
recordings.
Terrans back to their mirror universe.
Okay, let's have a look. Can we go down on? Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. It doesn't look like we've got any ground-based missions for this area. There are some duty assignments though. Okay. Meh. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Depart the Badlands, please. I couldn't remember if it was ground or just space, and as it looks like it's just space. Pity. So we can't beat any Terrans there. The only other option is to find a mission that's short. We can go and bop a few Terrans on the noggin with. That's a good question. You've got all these missions here. Okay, what else we got on the Endeavour side to do? So we're still waiting on the Lakari TFOs to pop, and the Gravity Kills is a real. No one wants to play that particular mission unless it's for the Endeavour. You know, I might actually re-roll that. Shield shielding on the ground. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. Right, we need to head to Transwarp. Still got 2 minutes on the Transwarp. Damn! There is another option I can do, and that is to find this one. Circles within circles. Make that primary, and then I should be able to just transwarp to the starting location. Like a so. Ooh, baby. Ooh, with a little stretch. Little bend. Oh. Oh. Yes, please travel to the Dyson Sphere. Right, beam over. and let's go talk to the logistics officer. There he is. I mean, that's huge. Talk to the chief scientist, which is they're up there. Up the ramp. Oh, that's incoming. Right, let's go and talk to the boss man.
Welcome to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. My name is Sub-Commander Cole. This is the main command center for Joint Alliance Command, a multi-species task force willing to work together toward a common goal, for now at least. The gateway you use to get here is in Republic space, so the Republic is taking the lead here as well. Our mission? To destroy the Omega particles this sphere creates, and neutralize its ability to generate more. The first scouts into the sphere confirmed that it was producing massive amounts of Omega particles for an unknown purpose. Given enough time, this sphere could produce enough Omega particles to completely annihilate warp travel in all known quadrants of the galaxy. We thought this would be a sweep and clear operation, but we were waylaid by a species known as the Voth. The Voth claim to be natives of the Delta Quadrant, are extremely technologically advanced, and they want the sphere. Now we're in a fight for control. The Voth are determined to gather the Omega particles. We're still determining why, but this is a threat to all warp-capable civilizations. I can't stress enough how important it is that we stop the Voth and neutralize the Omega particles. There's a lot to do. Shall we get started?
We will do after we come back from ads. That timing. Yeah, so we like to pause while there are ads going on Twitch. For those of you who have ads, for those of you who don't, thank you for hanging around. Do appreciate it. So, how's everyone's day? Anyone doing anything important and special, or just chilling out, having a nice time in the sunshine? Shouldn't be long, and ads should be finished. Hey, we should be back from ads. Welcome back. Right. Supply woes. Let's get escalation listed on there as well. Right. Let's go, and there's one more thing over here somewhere. We should be able to go and check out the unexpected friends, so we'll do that while we're here. I believe we need to talk to this guy again. Okay, I have that one.
Ah, come in. I have a special assignment that requires a delicate touch. A science ship on patrol in grid Beta 53-30 received an encrypted message from the Voth. This wasn't a message from a military ship or the Voth leadership. This was an encoded short-ranged burst from a Voth science outpost. I think we may have a friend in the enemy's ranks. It'd be best if any communication from our side didn't come from our leadership, for reasons you'll soon see. I want you to pursue a dialogue with this individual. See if we can turn them into an ally. That is all. I'm trying to contact any member of the mammalian occupying force who is willing to open negotiations. I am Nellen Exel of the Voth Circle of Archaeology, and I believe that we have common scientific goals that can only be achieved without the interference of our respective militaries. Working alongside the best minds of the Voth Circles of Science, I have been studying this celestial structure, its function and its original inhabitants. Our work has yielded some troubling information for those seeking to uphold the doctrine that we are the original intelligent species in the Delta Quadrant. The Voth Ministry of Elders maintains that science is only valid if it supports their own fictions of history. I've lost too many colleagues to this terrible government censorship. What I've been able to discover on my own and away from government interruptions is that this sphere was created by a race under direct control of a species called the Iconians. Even ignoring the huge cache of records we found here, the mere existence of this sphere proves that there are powerful entities my government refuses to acknowledge, perhaps to our ultimate doom. I will not be so naive. Left high and dry by my own people, I am left with few options. There must be a sympathetic ear out there that realizes we have entered the nest of an enemy that neither of us are prepared to face alone.
We've just watched that cutscene, so we don't need to watch it again. Should be able to enter the lab and watch the second cutscene for this particular one.
I was pleased to receive your message, even if I have to keep this conversation a secret from everyone I know. There are many topics that have been deemed controversial and off-limits. Inquisitors examine our work on a regular basis, but questions need to be asked if we are to maintain any sort of scientific credibility. Have you ever
The Voth are
wondered
quite
at
an
the fact that
interesting
both our
species
people
amongst
were
the Star
able
Trek
to
lore.
enter this sphere from opposite ends? That we could move through halls, through rooms, through entire buildings without finding another living thing? Until we encountered one another. The Ministry of Elders would have me publish papers claiming that this sphere was created by our ancestors. But why would they abandon this place? Why would anyone abandon this place? As far as I can tell, this place was commissioned but not built by a race called the Iconians. A war forced them to abandon their home in favor of this more strategic location.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how many fleets of warships could fit inside here, fed by food grown on thousands of hectares of carefully constructed surfaces, powered by the entire energy of a star, and all waiting to ambush from the dark space of the night sky. The Voth are
Terrifying
not
thought.
warmongers. We have taught doctrine to weaker species, but weapons are usually not required. When the Voth have encountered opposition, we have resisted attempts by others to add us to their own ranks. Fights between evenly matched adversaries tend to be futile. A sphere might convince some that the odds have shifted in our favor. Which brings us back to my first question. Why did the original inhabitants of the sphere leave? Did they feel safe and pick a fight against a superior enemy and lose? Or were they forced to leave by some internal flaw in their fortress? We may all be doomed to the fate of those who lived here before if we aren't careful.
End of file.
Right, that should be the 2 missions from the reputation. Done. Okay. Right, what we need to do now. Our mission is... let's go and make sure we're doing the right one. Supply woes. Right, we're making this one. The primary one. The next one, I think, is for the Delta. Yeah, it's for the Delta Quadrant. We don't particularly want to do that just yet. So, mission journal. Let's go back to this. Supply woes is what we need. Oh yeah, look, it says it right there. I missed that. I wasn't too busy looking at that. I need to figure out. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, TFOs or story missions, and I can't be bothered to do either of those at the moment. Saying that though, we do need TFOs, so let's see if we've got any currently. That's still not going to pop. I cannot even remember what the Draenor Gauntlet is. I've not played that for so long, so I can't remember what the exact thing of that is. Draenor Beach Assault is a bit meh. Return to ship. Let's go and do some supply woes. Thank you, computer, for reminding me that I need to drink water.
We run missions here from Joint Command, the center of all Allied operations. This is the supply depot. We use it to ship supplies to our forces and to store any unusual or dangerous technologies we find here. This region is the minefield. It is used as a barrier to keep Voth forces out, although some still slip by. And this is the ion stream, a series of structures moving a high volume of charged particles and exotic radiation through the area. Each of these areas could use your help. Good luck.
Right, cool. I'm going to take a couple of minutes because I just need to go and stretch my legs, so I'll be right back. I was on mute, so that's fine. Right, let me just finish this up. So we need to scan for cloak ships. So let's cloak ourselves. Right. Moving on. Almost there. Come on. And we are
Enemy
here.
spot as a result of an area mission will appear specifically for you.
Who's cloaked and where? Near me somewhere. There. Okay. Okay. They really lasted long, didn't they? Right, I need to go find Apatia at the Iron Stream. Okay. Moving on. Didn't need to do the breach. Doing something over here. Yes, we can do that. Right, let's go grab some resources. Iron Stream discharge. Hopefully you guys can't hear that, but we do have some engineers working next door retiling the roof, so you might hear the occasional banging and crashing in the background. It's I haven't imprisoned anyone, it's just them working on the roof. Right, where's it gone? Down there. Oh, itchy foot. Nope, not quite close enough. Come on. Oh dear. Go down. There we go. Scan 3 mines. Okay. Zwei. Und 3. Oh. That's not what I wanted. It's a mission. Where's this other, oh, it's over there. No. To scan the blasted thing. Thank you. Right, we're done. Supply woes is done. Okay, that's another nice, easy one to do. Right. Don't need either of those to contested zone. Okay. Make it a U-turn.
This is the contested zone. Our forces here are in a constant conflict with the Voth. There are 5 fronts in the zone, and each of them need your help. Here, we are fighting the Voth over towers that are critical to our control of the zone. I would advise you help only if you have other starships to provide support. In the center of the contested zone is the battle zone. Commander Arnold is leading the ground fight there against the Voth. He needs anyone who's willing to assist. Make no mistake about this. The contested zone is an active conflict. Be careful out there.
Fascinating.
Okay, we need to go to battle zone. Yeah? Okay, yeah, we actually need to go down to the ground, don't we? Okay, that's not a problem. Still not got those to... Wow. Wow. Right, we can enter the battleground. I think that will trigger the next part of the mission. Tower control. Okay. You need to just go out there and Commander Arnold. I think we need to look at that. Okay. Excuse me. Right, let's have a look. Mission journal. Let's drop that because we don't need that. Tower control is what we're doing. Make primary. Those. Go. Let's have a look. See. Right. Come here, I want to boop you with my big stick of glowing. Boop. My purple glow stick of doom. So now I'm going to run past you. Really? Right, can I get a hit in, please, so I can kill him? Yeah. my guys still got weapons that weren't originally? I'll have to have a look in a minute to see what they're actually carrying. I think one's certainly carrying the need for speed. Good boot. And you. Any more? 3 more? There's a couple behind us somewhere. Really? Yeah. Where's the console? It's around here somewhere. Activate, please. Oh, thank you. Why am I paralyzed? There we go. Right, let's go and activate Propulsion. Yeah. Nice big old group of cloth over here I can go and pop on the nose. Go. You're doing something. Get off. Get off. Okay, you're on. Another group coming in. One down. With my big glow stick. And shove it where the sun don't shine. Boop. That's us done. Right. Let's get the reinforcements in here, shall we? Okay, we'll stick those many on. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to look at our bridge officers to see what they've got on them. Right, now, as cool as it is that you're using that, we wanted you to have the machine gun.
Enemy target on center.
Okay. Now we've gone into combat. We're done with that, right. Okay, so you've got your right weapon, you've got the right weapon. Question mark on you. You've definitely got the right weapon on. Who else am I using? Gun. Right, it's my Ma, is it? Have a look. Gun, Shrewboy, okay, Grand Doctor. Where is he? Oh, okay, everyone's using the right weapons now. Good. Ads again? Oh no. Not the ads. Keep Sari and Brandy. You know what? Just do that. Like so. Control towers. I think we need to go up here for that, don't we? Yeah, we need to go and pop the Voth on the nose up here.
Enemy target on center. Shield losing
So I've got to be quick, so I need to do all 5. I need to, as soon as I initiate these, I need to go around and just hit them all. Right, I can't stop while I've got ads doing this because I want to. I'm timed on this basically. Right, so there's that one done. Let my crew try and deal with that. So that's that side done. Oh, hack the damn system. Right, there's that one. Disable your thing. Right, there's that one done. Moving on. Come on, shut it down. Come on, shut it down. There's that one. Big beat coming through. There's that one. Disable the generator. There's that one. Right, moving on quickly. Excuse me, beep beep coming through. We are back from ads. Come on, shut the auxiliary power down, please. Thank you. Blast. Of course, we've got TFO popping right in the middle of this combat. Right. Oh, I lost one. I'll make it. Yeah, I've got a couple of minutes left. Oh, come on. Right, that's that side. Right. Hack. Come on. Please don't pull me into the mission before I finish this. Disable the generator quickly. Nice, that should be 5 out of 5. Fantastic. Now I just got to go and beat the crap out of this guy. Take no time at all. And he's dead. And that's the zone clear. Sweet. And then we go straight into the mission.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll make this quick.
Enterprise J, Defiant, a Day One ship. Don't see that very often. Obviously myself, and I don't know who else is hiding because I can't see them. It is a big ship. Could do with the jellyfish, really. I've got one, but I haven't built it out properly yet.
Enemy ships
Right, we need to
detected.
go and take
They're on an intercept course.
first. It would work if I came out of my cloak. Right. They're dead. He's doing that one, he's doing that one.
Parts are ready.
Oh, okay. My ship decided to stop dead. 9 times out of 10, I've got inertia to deal with, and it just carries me into that. Right, let's go and help the Defiance F over here, shall we? The Defiant class ship over here. So about Goosey Gander, right? How we stacking
Picking up
Right, we
multiple
have
enemy
got-
signals on sensors. Get ready.
Wow, yeah. Right, let's go and destroy. Many rooms later. I might have to have another drink, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm warm today. Just making me very sleepy. Thank you, computer. I'll have another slurp while I'm waiting this out. Pick a target. Right, let's turn around. First rotation done.
Satellite upgrades are now available.
Acknowledge we are well aware of what the upgrades are. Suppose you don't know. So your class ability affects the ability of these satellites. So as a tactical officer, they'll be able to fire phasers and torpedoes. As a science officer, my dude's a science officer, so he will have phasers and tractor beams rather than anything else. I forgot Kagura is not a he's a science officer, not a tactical officer. You're a tactical officer, that's it. Oh, okay, we've got an engineering, so that will give us a shield and phasers. What we really needed was a tactical officer to come and actually activate one of these with photons. And they didn't. Oh, I didn't realise we had a jellyfish. There we go. So that's why everyone was down this end then.
Picking up the enemy flagships. Hang on up there.
He was noise. Many explosions. Nothing in this instance. I need torpedoes! Okay, we need to come back over here. So there's people over here doing stuff. Come on. I'm in range. Why is my torpedoes locked down? Oh, it's because I'm... Why am I cloaked? I cannot understand what happened there. I was pushing buttons for other things. Am I getting... Wait for me, nerds. Come back here. Torpedoes for you. Thank you. I need to have damage in space. Giving me the wrong thing. Right, do I need go back over here and start destroying some more ships over here. Those. There we go. There's an endeavour done. Then we need to do one more Lucari TFO and then we're done. The endeavours for today.
We did it! Enemy fleets have disengaged.
Nice. There we go. All done. Choose the Lucari package and then we'll leave. Okay, we're back down to here. Yes, secure. Okay. Still need... Okay, we need to go up into the contested zone? Yeah, go to Sphere Space contested zone to defeat Targ Voth around control towers. Okay. Leave battle zone. Don't want to go to the Undine battle sphere. We have control towers, which are... Okay. Take a look. The overall thing. Okay. Deal with this lot. But yeah, should go and take care of this bulwark while we're at it. Right. There's a control tower. Let's tidy up our inventory a little bit, shall we? We don't need that, we don't need that, all that. Okay, let's grab what's from that. Let's grab that. Green's okay. of this frigate that's over here. Right, nice. We've got movement. Fantastic. Right. Let's go and see if we can't. Going to be good for this location, so let's go to Allied Front, which is over here. Ooh! 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 Ow! 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 Ooh! Ow! Didn't stretch, little bend. Ooh, that was uncomfortable. I'm gone. Stars, accept. Slot. Way out the timer on this one. There we go. Push all the wrong buttons, shall we? We salvage that and that, so I've got some extra resources. There we go. Okay, we need to head back to the Dyson Command. So we need to go and find the missing ship over here, shall we? Okay. Like roads. Let's try cloaking again, shall we? Move into range. Declock now. Okay, nice. Right, our next mission then. Step between stars. Tuvok! Okay, there's ads coming again. Excuse me. Oh. Water. Cold. Okay, right, we've got ads coming in a second, so I'm going to pause for ads. Take stock of what we got so far. Here are the ads. For those of you who do have ads, we'll be still here. We pause for ads. For those of you who don't have ads, or those of you on YouTube, we do have ads every 30 minutes. They're usually a minute and a half for those ads. We try and pause the gameplay while we're waiting for ads to finish, for those who are getting them on Twitch. The way you can get around ads, beyond having an ad blocker, which, you know, I don't object to, but also, yeah, it doesn't help out the stream very much, is by using either your Twitch Turbo, getting that, or Premium on YouTube. If you're using YouTube and you've got ads on there, you can get rid of ads that way. welcome back from those who've had ads. Appreciate you sticking around. Okay. Just done that though. Yeah, okay, I'm here. It won't let me beam down to the... There we go. Not gone far enough to actually get down onto the down to ground command. Oh. Oh boy. Leon. Talk to the logistics officer again.
You're just in time. Please follow.
Okay. Thought we'd... Oh, this is something different now. Okay. Oh, hang on. My Cubneroscopes had got all skewiff.
Good to see you again. Nellin Exel, the Voth scientist who joined your crew, has provided information vital to our understanding of the sphere's operation. We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of omega particles.
He will do eventually.
It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space. There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star. Admiral Tuvok from Starfleet was selected to lead a small team to the station to try to disable it. With him is Dr. Eric Cooper, a scientist who has been studying Dyson and Iconian technology. Something's gone wrong. 2 hours ago, we received a distress signal from Tuvok. Please use the console to download the signal. Afterward, I'd like to hear your opinion of the situation.
Okay, I will listen to Tuvok's message. Right, console. There's the console.
Joint Command, please respond. This is
Tuvok!
Sensors have detected a large Voth fleet moving toward the station. They have discovered us, and we have yet to complete our work. Communications with our ship are down. Our last contact with them indicated that they were having technical difficulties and may be forced to retreat to a safer location. I will be unable to stop a Voth advance without assistance.
The attack on the Voth fleet will commence shortly. Captains, please return to your ships.
Tuvok and Cooper are stranded with an entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to fly to the station, rescue our team, and finish the mission. Our fleet will engage the Voth to help keep them distracted. But to avoid detection, you'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star.
Yeah, we're gonna need shields for
Speak
this.
with the logistics officer assigned to brief your crew on the situation. With your...
Where are you, Logi? There you are.
Greetings. Our engineers are working with your crew now to create a temporary modulation program that will help your shields protect your ship from the heat and radiation you will encounter on your way to the sun station. Your ship should be able to safely make the trip, but it won't be able to remain in orbit of the station. We will need every available ship to fight the Voth. It would be best if your ship joined the fleet once you are aboard the station. Your goals on the station are to find Admiral Tuvok, Assist him to shut down the sphere's jump capabilities, and then retreat before the Voth fleet arrives. Do you have any questions? Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there. The Dyson has reported some technical issues, but they should still be in transporter range. It will be standing by to assist you when you've completed your mission.
Right, to the sun. Here comes the sun. Na, na, na. Walk. Right, let's air repair. Right, one down. I saw something about our own sun, us taking a picture from a different angle, from the southern pole of our sun. That was quite interesting. Let's get onto this flare and... Oh, that didn't realign. Realign. Your
arrival is timely. The Voth are already on the station. I am with Dr.
Let's beam down to the station, shall we? Ooh. Okay, thank you, computer.
Greetings. I am Admiral Tuvok. The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello, I'm Dr. Cooper.
Yes,
allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline. I am not sure what caused this disruption, but the event was fortunate. The darkness is a distinct tactical advantage. There are manual overrides in each room. I have temporarily disabled the one between us and the Voth. The Dyson's captain has moved ahead to determine what is beyond the next door. There are 2 generator rooms that control much of the station's operations. The generator room to the south controls the power. The control room to the west, where the Voth are, maintains the station's jump capabilities. It is imperative we reach the west control room and disable it before the Voth jump this sphere back to their space. The release of the Omega particles needed for this reaction would be more than the 3 of us can safely engage. Defeat would be certain. However, If we restore main power, we can use the station's automated defenses to even the odds, if we can avoid being targeted by them ourselves. I understand you have extensive combat experience. Do you have any suggestions?
We're moving away from the Voth, right?
Good thing you're here. I'll try to get the ship.
I sense another presence. We are not alone.
See if we can't find ourselves some allies. Ooh, game, come on. Come on. Oh.
I am not detecting the Voth that killed the captain. He is using cloak technology. Tactically, his best option is to remain hidden and attempt to waylay us one by one.
You deal with him. I'll deal with whatever's coming. Let's examine the whole boss, shall we? See what we got. Okay, yep.
Sorry. I thought I saw something.
Remain calm, Doctor.
Please.
The defenses in here can be quite lethal.
It was awful. The sounds, the blood.
I will stand watch while you and the doctor examine the generator.
Let's see if we can't figure the activate emergency power.
If I understand this correctly, we can restore main power activating consoles that match the symbol up here. After the first one is activated, we'll only have 20 seconds to activate the other two. If we don't, the system will defend itself. Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
Right, so first things first, we've got... This is red. That's yellow, that's blue. Do we have a green one? I don't think we have a green one, do we? No, we don't have a green one. Right. Activate the console.
That looks right.
Right, let's go for blue.
That
Blue
looks
it is.
right.
And then yellow.
That did it. The final console is unlocked.
Okay. Simples. Yeah, it would be rather unfortunate if that force field wasn't there. Ghosty!
This does not bode well. By restoring main power, we have released the locks, preventing the Voth from reaching our location. They will already be on the move. We will require Cooper's assistance to subvert the automated defenses for our own use. The Doctor is an expert in the technology found on the sphere. This is well within his capabilities.
Right, come on in, Cooper.
What are we going to do? The Voth will be here any second. And I don't think they're in the mood to take prisoners. My help? What could I do? You and Tuvok have done everything so far. I don't even know how to use a phaser. Tuvok said that? Well, all right.
Well, let's just get on with this sniveling. Right, while you're doing that...
I think if I try this...
Dr. Cooper, we require a solution.
I'm working on it. Vulcans. If I can just try that... Yes, I have it.
better have it, Cooper.
I've done something. I'm not ready for what's being thrown at me here.
Allow me, Doctor. Fascinating. With this exposed, I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. However, instead of activating the defenses to assist you, I can reroute the power to attempt to send a message to our stranded ship. It may not help, but we have been out of contact for hours. Your options are activating the defense beams, activating swarmers, or using none of them.
Let's use the
I
beams.
can activate beams of energy that will shoot down in set periods of time.
Yeah,
I'll wait here.
beams.
You go on ahead.
So,
More Vought inbound. Prepare yourself. Vought commanders are approaching. We should move forward. Be on your guard.
oh, why is that being so rotten to me? Oh, it's definitely something with that. Right, give me 1 second. Didn't work at all, did it? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, that might fix that for the moment. But it might also... Hang on, I'm just fiddling with some stuff. Give me 1 moment. Right, let's see. It certainly cleared it up on my end, but that's just nuked any sounds out of here. So give me... Okay. Well, hopefully that hasn't killed that completely. I suppose the only way I can really tell for sure is if I actually options audio. See if that fixes that. Give me 1 second. No. No. So I'm just trying to fix the sound issue on my end. For some reason it is so bad, I don't know how to fix it. So just give me a moment. One second again. Okay, so that's a thing. Okay, we're back. My OBS crashed. So I do apologise for that, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't expecting that. Give me 1 moment while I just sort something out. Why you be pain in my bottom? Oh, give me 1 second. Is it a faulty cable? Was that what it was? No idea. It seems a little bit better in my ears now. It's not crackling and popping and all that jazz. Drive me up the wall as I'm trying to play. What was I doing? Why, you know. Oh, 1 second. It seems that that's gone all up the Swanee now. And why is that gone all funky? Oh dear, here come the ads. My capture device has decided to go absolutely... Oh, what you doing, game? What you... Okay, can I... Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm having fun here. For some reason, this is not wanting to play ball.